So we head into game 2 for me, Orbit versus Gaming Troops on border. So Orbit is attacking first. Fragger, Fairy Peak, Veron, Movo, Ghosty, all of these guys we've seen before. However, GT is a new lineup for me. I had never have seen them play. I I guess maybe except Skull Crusher. So it will really be quite interesting to see what they manage to bring out here. As they do ban out Thatcher as their opening ban here, so that's really quite curious. Stream isn't live, but okay, so the stream should be live now. There was an issue from the administration side from Gooline with the stream, but it does seem to be resolved right now. So we're heading into Orbit versus Gamer Troops on border. Orbit is attacking first, and the bans so far have been Thatcher and Mira from Gaming Troops and Maestro and Jackal from Orbit. As we head into round 1, we'll see a 6-pick onto Legion from Doc there as they head into Armory Lockers. If you're in the chat of, or if you're watching the stream right now and you can hear it and it is working, please let me know so in the chat. That will be really appreciated right now, since we do seem to be having some technical difficulties around right now. However, quite a nice operator selection there from GT, I do have to say, with the Smoke, Legion, Bandit, Jaeger, and Ella. However, Ella is the wild card here. We'll have to see what she can make of herself.
Reload! You can stop worrying about grenades now. Loading mag!
So Orbit has taken control of top east as they are entering their officer side. This seems to be an officer's take as claimers will be put down. We're taking a bit of damage on the Ash there, but that doesn't really seem to matter a lot, as it will push up out of east, and yeah, as it will be getting ready to open the wall. Ella, however, is stuck there. Veron will go for the pre-fire, manage to down her, miss his shots, but he will get rid of Sammy. But Movo losing a lot of HP there, but they will still have all of their players alive so far. As Veron has rotated it below. Bandit, however, was in the bathroom. He let Movo Veron cross in front of him. As Jaeger gets ready to get in a fight, Fragger's gonna slam him down as he takes entry into the site there. As Skull on the flank might be able to take out. He takes out Movo. He misses Veron right there. As Veron gets off his drone, turns around, shoots him down. Fragger with another kill. And that's round 1 for Orbit. The Bandit really had the chance to shut down a lot of players there, but he did somehow miss seeing Veron there on top of this chase. As we head into round 2 again, we will be going back to armory lockers. However, Ella will be got done off, and they will be bringing the Rook instead, as well as the Echo instead of the Smoke. However, on the side of Orbit, it is the exact same lineup.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Move behind the barricade as quickly as possible. فليتم إخلاء المنطقة.
Window covered up!
Why do it yourself when robot?
Device position.
10 seconds left before insertion.
So Sami seems to be going for a run out. No, he's holding a long angle
Attackers
there
are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse
to
it.
spawn. So we'll have to see what he manages to make of this. Going for aggressive plays there.
Reloading!
No one seems to be heading his way so far. Yep. No one wants to go there down the volley.
Reload!
So that's really a wasted attempt. As Veron on the roof there might be able to catch the Rook out if they play their cards right. Oh, Veron moving away at the last moment. That's really unfortunate timing from Orbit there, as he definitely would have managed to get the kill if he had stayed on, say, a second longer or so. But he is back on there. He's waiting for the Rook. It's quite a standoff, as he does see the Rook on his camp there. The Rook will manage to cross, unfortunately, and get rid of Fragger there, who managed to take out Skullcrusher. So that's a bit of a misplay on Veron's part, missing his shots on the Rook, as he will rotate back into ventilation using his impacts. As Fairy is gonna get rid of Neo on the Thermite, holding the office's door. The Echo, however, is gonna be aware of the flank coming in from the CCTV side.
A bomb has been located.
As Fairy finally gets the ball, Veron will finally get Sammy after missing a lot of his shots, as Fairy takes the entry into the site and will be going for the plant, as Veron really pushing up aggressively, will be shut down there by the Echo. It's 3v2, still really winnable, but the Echo missing out on denying the plant. It's up to Max and Gunslinger. Gunslinger will get taken down, it's all up to Max, and he misspeaks 90. as he really gets timing there by a Ghosty who will take both of them out. So 2 rounds in a row from Orbit. We will. Gaming Group seems to be really persistent going back to Armory Lockers so far. So they've already lost 2 rounds there. They will be heading back for another round. As this time they will switch Rook for Alibi. So that seems to be really a lot of switches there.
You can stop worrying about grenades now. Raise the wire.
Deploying the bait. Playing my trump card.
Device activated.
10 seconds remaining.
Place device.
5 seconds to go.
Orbit so far bringing the same 5 attackers again and again, as it seems to be working out for them so far. Run, as I've been told to call him, is on the Ash again. The entry fragger for Orbit.
Loading your back.
Sammy, however, being really aggressive on the Alibi. They're taking a ton of damage. 30 seconds into the round, Fragger will push him, take him out. That's the first opening call for Fragger on the buck there. As he pushes around towards officer, there is a drone droning him in. Jaeger holding up inside Archives. Will get shut down by Movo despite his pre-fire. Movo with an amazing shot there. So, yeah, Gaming Group's already in a deficit. As Valkyrie goes down, Fragger will shut him down as he takes control into the site. Skull will hit Movo's, whatchamacallit, Claymore, as it's all up to the Echo. Veron will shut him down, and that's round 3 for Orbit. Run with the last skill of the round there onto the Echo. Really well played. So we will see a switch out onto the Hibana from the Thermite for Orbit this time around, as they finally decide to go down to Ventilation, already dropping 3 rounds. And a big difference we'll see is Max on the mute here, as Sammy takes the role of Bandit back on. So the Maverick will be switched out for Gridlock for flank holds, as this seems to be a really heavy upstairs take for Ventilation. So looking at the scoreboard, we can see Fragger all the way up top there, 6-1, followed closely by Vyron, 1-4-1.
Attackers need to
So
locate and
yeah,
defuse
it has been a
remaining
really
bombs.
heavy frag fest so far, but all of the members have been holding their weight up for Orbit. GT, however, still has a few players on 0. Max Payne leading them with 2 kills in the game so far. So Neo really hasn't been that effective on the Echo, as he hasn't really been able to deny plant once of the 2 rounds it did
5
go
seconds
down.
to go.
So yeah, I mean, first round there was an Echo, but then
Attackers
he
are
could
moving out to
take him
locate a
out.
bomb and defuse it.
But he did manage to somehow not be on the drones at the time of plant, even though he had both of them available. So yeah, he'll have to be more efficient on his echo plays there, especially using the drone. As we head into action phase, they will be taking upstairs as predicted, considering the gridlock, as Fragger's gonna entry into east stairs, as Jaeger is inside
Activated trap.
offices right now, seems to be unaware of Fragger's presence, as he just went on his drones, but he will see him opening it up. And get ready for the gunfight. He will take Fragger out. That's your top Fragger down. Gunslinger on the Jaeger there, but will be refragged instantly by Movo there. A waste of a C4 there by the mute. As 2 minutes into the round, we've seen 2 casualties. 1 minute into the round, we've seen 2 casualties from the Fragger and Gunslinger on the Jaeger.
I'm reloading. Holding thunder.
So Skull Crusher on the Legion will take out Wyron on the Ash as Fairy Peak heads on in. There is somebody upstairs. That's the Legion in Archives. As he gets thrown out, he will be pushed by Gridlock, taken out, injured. That's 2v3. Ghosty getting the kill on Skull Crusher as they head on to get the hatches done. It's all up to Neo on the Echo and Mute on the... well, Max Payne on the Mute.
Bomb located by attackers.
This is really a power combo, I do have to say myself. Echo and Mute, they
Attackers have
do
located
bring a
bomb.
lot of fragging power as well as a lot of utility between the two of them. And this could really still be winnable if Orbit doesn't choose to play the cards right. Especially if the Echo gets the denial down, but the Mute will be shut down from the crossfire from Movo as he goes in for plan number 2, but the crossfire is stick there. As Ghosty, however, will take out Neo. That's round 4 for Orbit. So time and time again, Orbit bringing mostly the same operator lineup, save for the difference of Gridlock and Hibana there from Thermite switching off. But GT seems to be switching things up and bringing out the Capcan here, as well as the Valkyrie. So we'll have to see if Capcan 6-pick bait or if they're really playing him, because usually you will 6-pick onto the Capcan, as you don't really want the other team to be aware of his presence. But now it seems like they're sticking with their operators. No 6-picks coming out from either side as they head to defend.
Attackers need to locate and defuse.
Armory lockers again, okay. So 4-0 for Orbit so far, really being efficient on their attacks. Keeping in mind they were our champions last season.
Unrolling razor wire. Device set.
As Valkyrie looks for places to place her camps.
Place device.
She'll place one top of east there. And she is still vigilant to look for any camps coming out. Almost taking Capcan's head out there.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds left before insertion.
As the last one seems to be going to be thrown out.
To locate a bomb and
Indeed.
defuse it.
Doorway trapped. Stay clear of blast.
Oh, we'll have to see people coming from Valley. There are 3 people as Ghosty throws his drone all the way on the roof there. Gridlock's throwing arm is really quite something. I do have to say. As Movo trying to get a 1-tap through the wall there, as a lot of people tend to stand up there, but not coming close. As Veron pushing up, as Valkyrie, Wire pushing up the Valkyrie on the stairs. He's gonna run into her, take her out, even though he hits the Capcan trap there. That's Sammy down again on the Valkyrie. Wonderful kill there from Wyron, reading the situation perfectly considering the Valkyrie was out of movements in her. As Neo, however, will trade Fragger out on the roam, holding up in CCTV inside bunker, which seemed to have been missed drone there. As he will miss his shots, Ghosty will take out Neo. 1 minute into round, we have 3 casualties so far. Ghosty will also take out Max Payne, trying to rotate there, but getting detected in the process.
Tracks out.
So as we head in, we'll see 2-2 push as Wyron pushes up into metal right now.
Bomb located by
And
attackers.
Hibana is in sight. Fairy Peak trying to get the plant down, gonna get electrocuted a bit, as Wyron also in the side will be taken out by the Capcan, however,
Attackers are active.
as the plant goes down. 2v3 again. Gaming troops in the deficit. Echo finally choosing to bring his Echo drone out after the plant has gone down. Like, I have to keep on insisting this, but that's terrible, terrible Echo usage. Now seems to be coming out. Mova will get the trade onto the Echo and will also get rid of the Capcan there. Wonderful round from Movo there. As he shuts them out. So I have to keep on highlighting this, but that really is terrible Echo play. So as we head into round 5, that's last round of attack for Orbit and last round of defense for GT. However, we'll see an interesting 6-pick from Skull Crusher on the Rook. He's going to 6-pick on back to the Rook. That is a really smart play, as Orbit will not expect them to basically waste a 6-pick. So they will finally get rid of Echo there, as they really don't seem to be using him to any sort of potential at all.
ATS active in this sector.
Secure the wall.
10 seconds left before insertion.
As Sammy so far has been really the flex player, flexing his
5
roles
seconds left before insertion.
on and off, but he really hasn't made an impact so far at all.
Attackers objective
This
is to
time
locate
getting
a bomb
on
and
the
defuse
dock, throwing Skull Crusher back to the onto the Rook.
Needle set. Dropping mag.
As the entry again, same place, same style so far. However, Byron will be entering up from below metal stairs main door, which is really quite curious as he drones himself in. The Doc missing a lot of shots on the Ivana drone, giving away his position as Fragger takes out the Rook there off Skull Crusher. As Wyden takes entry up metal stairs and it keeps running himself in. Sammy, however, is gonna get rid of Overboy there on the dock. He will take damage, but he can stem himself back up if he chooses to do so. But Hibana's still hot on the tails, as they will go for a double push there onto the dock. Wyron seems to be aware of the dock rotating downstairs, as Doc will stem himself up. back to around 75 full HP now. And Neo will take a lot of damage there from Fragger, I believe. As Gunslinger will take down Viren. Bandit has yet to be revived, however. He's down behind the B bomb. It's 3v3. This might just be a round for GT.
Planting toxin.
As Gunslinger is aware of that.
I got you.
Bandit will be salvaged, however, as Gunslinger seems to be going a bit too aggressive here, but he will retreat safely back into the site. Bandit's still gonna get taken down. No real advantage there from reviving him as low HP gets really easily. Doc, however, is still on the roam coming up from metal stairs. Gunslinger will take down Ghosty. This might be a double kill for Doc. That's cards right. Fragger, however, is already inside, and Fairy still set up in the offices, holding the flank. 20 seconds left. Another round, Fragger missing his shots. Really unlike him there. As he will get rid of the Jaeger there, peeking in. As Fairy goes for the plant. We have to see how the dog plays it. As he can get a kill, but he chooses not to vault that, or he was unable to vault that. It is back to 1v1. Both players on Orbit really low on HP, but really poor Fragger as well. As it's Fairy has been injured by hitting a Legion Mine, so that is to be kept in mind here. As this is effectively a 1v1. If Fragger plays his cards correct, though, he will be able to take him out quite easily. He misses a lot of shots. Doc sticks the diffuser, gets around down. That's sort of misplayed there by Fragger there, as he did manage to see him. So it will not be a 7-0 coming out for the Orbit. Fragger, however, still on 9 kills. Kind of a misplay there on the vertical way, as he apparently did not see the dog there. So as we go to the halftime point, we will see sides being switched. Orbit on defense now. We're seeing mostly stock setup there, really, except, I mean, no one really surprises me here from the Orbit lineup, as it is quite default, as well as the GT setup seems to be really consistent as well. Bringing the IQ seems to be a really good idea considering the Valkyrie, and well, Blackbeard is a strong operator no matter the map, but Zophia's utility is really unparalleled.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bomb.
But yeah, this would have been match point if the bug really managed to shoot out the dog there. But the dog really going for the big print place. I mean, it does still surprise me how he didn't manage to catch him out, considering Fairy Peak was down right there. He wasn't dead, so he could have given away enough information for the
Location of a bomb.
bug downstairs to take him out. However, that is done, and we are in round 7 now, so we'll see how it turns out.
10 seconds before 5 seconds left.
Deploying ADS.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Loading new magazine. Barricade set.
As Viron, however, Wyden, however, goes for the spawn peak. He will be shot at through the wall by Sophia. Sophia coming really close there of hitting the Jaeger in the head, but he will run away with his life really quite smartly there, as not peeking too aggressively. Fairy, however, is gonna go jump out with the deagle, miss his shots. Oh no. Oh no. Fairy should have just ran out back in after he missed his initial couple of shots, but the bug on the roof will take him out. That's Valkyrie down. IQ will take a bit of a damage with a lot of missed shots there. As Fragger goes down, the sledge will nade him. It really depends if they have any information on him whatsoever. But he will be dressed, so yeah, that's a waste.
A bomb has been located.
Except minus the HP damage.
Attackers drop the bomb diffuser.
As Thermite finally hits the wall, Biden on the flank, they will take out the Buck, but will also take out the Gunslinger there. Biden with the triple kill of the run will also take out Sammy on the sledge. There seems to be little to no information on their flankles. That is really a misplay there. Biden might be going for the ace there as Skull Crusher takes out Movo. His pre-fire is coming really close onto the Zofia there, who jumps back down. Really doesn't want to get in a gunfight here. Thermite is also low on HP. So 40 seconds left. Skull Crusher will take out Wyron on the Jaeger. Really wonderful round from him there. With 40 seconds left, 2v2. The Echo still alive. I definitely expect this Echo to play his cards correctly as he does hold on to a pixel angle so far. And yeah. So Thermite really is in the danger zone here. Like if he hits a Legion Mine, he'll definitely be on one bullet territory. As Echo does pre-fire, but does run back quite intelligently, as he probably does have his Echo drone, I would assume. But 10 seconds left in the round as they're pushing the armory wall. Legion will rotate up, get rid of one, and get rid of the Zofia as well. That's round 7-1 for Orbit, 6-1 match point. Really well played there from Ghosty. Taking the Thermite down, flicking onto the Zofia. Really clean double kill there. As we head into what's possibly the last round, we will see Orbit go down to Ventilation Workshop as the Glass will 6-wick onto the Maverick here. I'm not really sure where they plan on using the Maverick, but I guess we'll see. Because in this case, any other hard breacher would have been more useful. As Orbit does bring out the Mozzie here, so that's the first time we've seen Mozzie today. As well as what seems to be a classic setup.
Attackers have located a bomb.
More ventilation with the castle there.
Down in position.
Whoa, reinforced secured.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
So from Orbit we can really see Ghosty and Fragger up there with 9-2 and 9-4 kills. As well as Byron really close by on 8 kills there. Fairy, however, is on top of the leaderboard with 2 kills as attack entries up into the... They are setting up for an upstairs control. However, the door is bugged. As the run out there from Fairy will not pay out at all. As apparently the door was bugged, so I guess that's really unfortunate for him. But Fragger still holed up upstairs, waiting. Gunslinger will take out Fragger before Ghosty refrags onto Gunslinger himself, and that's 2 down for each of them halfway into the round. Max been holding the rotation there from offices.
Clear the area.
As there's someone right below him, I believe that's Iron, yeah. Missing a few shots on the IQ. So this is really a bit of a wall bang fest. So Byron is gonna just return back and play it safe for now, as he has been the loser in that gunfight, taking a lot of damage there from the IQ. As Neo gets rid of Orbit Ghosty there, it's 2v3 for Orbit. We'll have to see how this plays out, as Byron does spot out the IQ on the bulletproof cam.
إعادة ممتلكاتها من موظف.
As we heard, had the last 40 seconds of the round.
Attackers
Byron
recovered
is
the bomb
upstairs. He can go for a flag. He will jump off the balcony and gets rid of Sledge there. Will not be refragged as he gets back into sight quite safely. He's playing inside ventilation now. IQ is still unknown really.
15
She is
seconds
still
left.
holding the same angle, expecting Byron to push her up. As
10
last 10
seconds
seconds had come into the round. Neo jump in. Byron takes him out.
5 seconds remaining.
Movo gets rid of Sam on the IQ. That's GG for them. So 7-1 went for Orbit there. Ghosty and Byron and Fragger on double digits each there. Fairy, however, not doing so well, but I mean his overall KD is really good as well. He is the hard breacher, so that doesn't really matter. He did his work every time and he planted the diffuser. So that is GG. Very well played for Orbit there. Gunslinger, GT not really coming up on top here. Oof. So yeah, that will be our last match of today. I was your caster VZI. Be sure to follow me on my Twitch and YouTube if you want to. Till then, have a good day everybody. I'm out.